Punch-drunk, 10 points for this. The Euclid alternative, the dumpling paradox, the hamburger postulate and the tangerine factor are episodes of which...
Jesus Doherty.
The Big Bang Theory.
Well done. Jesus, your bonuses are now on philosophy and religion. Founded in Persia in the 3rd century of the Christian era, which sect viewed existence as a struggle between the darkness of the material world and the light of the spiritual realm?
I think that's Zoroastrianism.
Zoroastrianism.
No, it's Manichaeism. Born in 1724, which German philosopher differentiated the world of phenomena, which is perceived by the senses, from the unavailable world of noumena?
Hegel?
No, it was Kant. Which French deconstructionist argued that binary concepts such as the rational and the irrational reflect only the hierarchical and ethnocentric assumptions on which they're based?
Anyone can think of Derrida.
Derrida?
It is indeed, yes. 10 points for this. From a Portuguese word meaning needles, what name denotes both a fast-moving ocean current that runs down the eastern coastline of southern Africa?
Warwick Christmas.
A rip.
No, you lose 5 points. The eastern coastline of southern Africa and the Cape at that continent's southern tip, off which the current retroflects.
Jesus Speller.
Good Hope.
No, it's the Agulhas current, the Cape Agulhas current. 10 points for this. Good poetry cannot be composed to order, said Wendy Cope in 2009, calling for an end to which official post?
Jesus Waterson.
Poet Laureate.
Correct. Your bonuses now are on National Trails of the UK, Jesus College. Sharing its name in part with a short-lived English county, which national trail runs 110 miles across North Yorkshire from Helmsley to Filey?
Cleveland?
The Cleveland Way is right, named after a Welsh historical figure born around 1350. Which national trail runs 130 miles through Powys, travelling approximately west from Welshpool, then southeast to Knighton?
It's Glendower.
Glendower.
Owen Glendower.
Owen Glendower?
Glendower's Way is correct. Which national trail runs 84 miles from Bowness on Solway to Wallsend?
It's Hadrian's.
It's the one across the Hadrian's Wall.
It's one across Hadrian's Wall, isn't it?
Coast to coast.
Coast to coast.
Yeah.
Coast to coast?
No, it's the Hadrian's Wall path. You had the right place, wrong name. 10 points for this. Quote, one of the few programmatic pictures of revolution that has any claim to be a work of art. These words of the historian Kenneth Clark describe which painting in the Louvre, an 1830 work by Eugène Delacroix?
Warwick Christmas.
Liberty leading the people.
Yes! Your bonuses, Warwick University, are on crime in fiction. Firstly, for 5, what type of crime is successfully organised in 2 celebrated 19th century novels by Ebenezer Balfour, so called, in one, and by a mysterious man called Monks in the other?
Jewellery theft.
No, it's kidnapping. Which 1934 crime novel was partly inspired by the kidnapping of the young son of the US aviator Charles Lindbergh 2 years earlier?
Murder on the Orient Express.
Correct. The Lindbergh kidnapping also features in The Plot Against America, a 2004 novel by which US author?
Philip Roth.
Philip Roth.
Philip Roth is right. We're going to take a music round. For your music starter, you'll hear a piece of classical music. 10 points if you can give me the name of the composer.
Jesus Speller.
J.S. Bach.
Correct. So, following on from that Bach choral work, your bonus is 3 more well-known pieces of choral music. In each case, all you have to do to get the points is to name the composer. Firstly, for 5.
Verdi?
Verdi, Dies Irae from his Requiem. Secondly.
Mozart?
It is Mozart, the Ave Verum chorus. And finally...
Yeah. Handel.
Oh, insultingly easy, yes. 10 points for this. A means of obtaining genomic DNA for chromosomal and other examinations, a buccal smear takes cells from which part of the body? B-U-C-C-A.
Jesus Waterson.
Mouth.
Indeed, the inside of the cheek is correct, yes. Right, your bonuses, which will give you the lead if you get them, are on aromatic plant products. What traditional condiment is made by boiling down sweet white Trebbiano grape pressings to a dark syrup, which is then aged for years in casks of successively smaller sizes made of various woods?
No idea.
Any idea? No idea, sorry.
It's balsamic vinegar. Which medicinal product used as an inhalant and antiseptic is an alcoholic solution of a fragrant gum resin from the trunk of the tree Styrax benzoin?
What's benzene? It's benzene or something.
I don't know.
Make up something.
Any idea? Sorry, we still don't have any.
That's Friar's balsam. And finally, balm, essentially the same word as balsam, is the common name of Melissa officinalis, a culinary herb used for its strong aroma of which citrus fruit?
Lemon.
Lemon.
Lemon's correct. Another starter question. From the opening line of a poem by Tennyson describing the sprite Lillian, what two-word colloquial term is used of an idea or project that is baseless, insubstantial or foolishly idealistic?
Jesus Waterson.
Pipe dream.
Know anyone to buzz from Warwick? Quickly.
Warwick
Ferry.
Stevens.
Airy Ferry is correct, yes. You retake the lead and you get a set of bonuses on crystallography. Firstly, if atoms are arranged in a primitive or simple cubic crystal lattice, how many nearest neighbours does each atom have?
Cubic. So 3, isn't it?
3.
No, it's 6. And in a body-centred cubic lattice, how many nearest neighbours are there?
8.
Correct. Finally, in a face-centred cubic lattice or a hexagonal close-packed lattice, how many nearest neighbours are there?
12.
12 is right. Another starter question. Ionium is a radioactive isotope of which element named after the Norse god of thunder?
Warwick Smalley.
Thorium.
Thorium is correct, yes. Your bonuses now are on people born in 1900. In each case, I want you to identify the person from the description. Firstly, the director of The Discreet Charm of the Bourgeoisie and That Obscure Object of Desire.
Pass.
That was Boonwell. Secondly, the star of Captains Courageous, Boys Town and Bad Day at Black Rock.
Gary Cooper.
Gary Cooper.
That was Spencer Tracy. The composer of Billy the Kid, A Lincoln Portrait and Appalachian Spring.
Aaron Copland.
Aaron Copland.
Correct. Another starter question. Wealth, aurochs, thorn, mouth, riding and torch are the modern English names of the first 6 characters in which early alphabet?
Jesus Hadley.
Runes.
Runes is correct, yes. Your bonuses, Jesus, are on natural fibres used as a stuffing or for insulation. What cotton-like fibre is obtained from the seed pods of the tree Ceiba pentandra?
It's flax.
That's not go for it.
Dry flax.
Flax. Flax.
No, it's kapok. Jute, flax and hemp are all produced from which part of a plant? Its name deriving from the Greek for bark.
Well, the stem.
No, it's the phloem. The highest quality silk is obtained from the pupae of the moth Bombyx mori, which have been fed on the leaves of which tree?
What's the Middle Eastern tree?
I don't know.
Lotus.
Lotus?
Maybe.
Lotus?
No, it's a mulberry. 10 points for this. Which London-born neurologist became the fictionalised character Dr. Malcolm Sayer in the 1990 film Awakenings? And
Warwick Christmas.
Oliver Sacks.
Oliver Sacks is right. Your bonuses now are on capital cities, Warwick University. New Delhi, designed by Edwin Lutyens and built between 1912 and 1929, replaced which city as the capital of British India?
Calcutta, wasn't it?
I don't know, Mumbai or Kolkata.
Calcutta.
Correct. Naypyidaw, built in secret and unofficially unveiled in 2005, is the new capital of which Asian country?
Myanmar.
Myanmar, Burma.
Correct. Which purpose-built capital is laid out in the shape of an aeroplane with the government buildings designed by Oscar Niemeyer as its nose?
Is that Brasilia?
Brasilia.
Brasilia is right.